There's a lot to say about Ian. He's pretty much a normal 7-year-old boy from the hips up. He's a lot of fun. He's funny. He doesn't see a stranger. He's Ian. Ian is a 7-year-old boy. He was born with spina bifida, bilaterally clubbed feet, bilaterally dislocated hips, and he also has neurogenic bladder. Ian was diagnosed with spina bifida when I was 16 weeks in utero. He was diagnosed via ultrasound because he had a bubble on his back, so his spinal cord was exposed into that bubble. I had never heard of spina bifida. I didn't know what it was, didn't know the good, the bad, how bad. I didn't know what to expect or when to expect it. And then I sort of started getting into the community and understanding who to talk to and try to figure out all the ins and outs of the defect and how bad it could be. And I expected the worst. And I was okay with the worst. Ian does more than I think most kids with spina bifida do.
All around good shot?
Yeah.
His goals right now are with his crutches.
When I first saw crutches, I was like, it was really hard at the beginning, but now I've learned the concept and picked it up a little. So I'm walking on them and hoping to improve.
He's actually making big strides in a lot of ways right now. He's wants to be very independent all of the sudden. So getting things in and out of the refrigerator, getting things in and out of the freezer, but he's pretty determined. Ian is a bit of a sports nut. That may be an understatement. There's one sport he doesn't like, and that would be NASCAR. Pretty much anything else is fair game.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
Sports broadcaster.
For what sport?
All the sports except for racing.
I just remember having a Socoa rep come in and asking me about Medicaid. None of those things had even crossed my mind at that point. She had us fill out a bunch of paperwork, which at that point got us waiver for help at home. But what it did for us now is so much more important. Absent those resources that Socoa have supplied for us, we wouldn't have nursing care. We wouldn't have an aide for Ian, which has been amazing for us. They've sourced us with a nurse that is like a grandmother to him. His nurse is here when we work Monday through Friday. She is here at 6:45 every morning. So she gets him ready for school, she does his cathing and gets him on the bus, and then gets him off the bus, caths him, and then as soon as we're home, then she's gone. They do math with him, they read with him, they do stretches with him, they do walking with him. Those aren't things they have to do with him. They're not physical therapists. They do it because they love him and they want to make him better and stronger and independent. And their goal is just as passionate as mine to see him be an independent man. That's what makes it so special. So if it weren't for Socoa, we wouldn't be able to have the lives that we have and do our jobs. It would be a big impact. Every child is different and every child has a different need, but they can't grow and be any better if you don't let them try. Understand that it doesn't matter what your child has. Let them be as much as they can be, but they can't be that without your support. They need pushed and made to believe they can do whatever they want to do, because they're no different than any other child. And most people don't see his wheelchair after they see Ian.